Good morning. This is Millie. I'm going to do a video for you. It's pretty warm today. Hope you're painting. Anyway, this is a M14 cold press arches, 140 pound, which I've been using. And I was going to start something a while back. I did these sketches. I'm going to do this one today. I just sketched a flower, and I'm kind of go by that a little bit. And so I'm going to, first of all, place it where I'm going to have that flower. It's big. See, it's pretty big. I like that. But there's another one. Because it's over there. It's right on more. It's a really big one. And then there's some down in here. See? So I'm just placing the flower. Then I'm going to start putting the greens around it. And I'm going to use olive green first, like this. It's kind of a different color. Use a little water. It doesn't matter how I put it on. Just say, it's kind of like that. I have a lot of shapes in here too. And so that's what I wanted to put. It's a different color green. This is a different color. It's almost aqua. But it's kind of pretty. Just put some up there. Now, I'm going to use my big brush. Excuse my throat. It's very humid today. I'm just going to start putting different shapes around in this. I notice there's a lot of white shapes and pieces of flower too down here. This comes around like this. That's a way to stay out, kind of like easy going. I'll put some blue in here. Well, I was going to put some blue in there. I'll tell you what happened. There. This is a dark green. Yeah, a dark green. Up in here, I had some flowers up in here too. And over here, this comes so like that. I don't usually do my paintings this way, but you know, so it's a new way. I sketched this out probably, I can't imagine how many years ago. I sketched this out. Probably 20 of these, maybe more than that. And I did 3 of them and framed them. Okay, here's some blue. So pieces of white. I'm going to use a white like that today. Next I Like this might be another flower coming in here. Like this. It's got roughly edge like that. Something like that. I'm going to bring some water in on this a bit. And you know, I'm going to add a little bit of orange in it. This is for color. I like it sloppy, you know that. It has to be really dark underneath here. I'll use my dark green. Let's see. Comes down like this. And then this comes in here like this. I leave some of the white. This could be a flower here. This could be one too. Well, this is a start. You see what I'm doing? Can you see that? It's right here. I'm sorting going by that a little bit. This is when I sketched the frame. All these, matted them. That was a long time ago. There's a real dark one right in here, and it's shaping this flower. So like that. And it's kind of like that. I don't know what kind of flower it is, but, you know. There's a little shadow underneath that. Bring in some fresh water. I like painting with these little brushes. That's why I like big paintings. See, you can't get no place with a small brush. I don't think. It's kind of a shadow. Now, the flower is not quite that big, so I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller, like that. I got some blue here, I'm going to put right here. Maybe some extra orange. There's no orange down here. Gotta get a little pink places in here too. I'll take it to my brush. This is opera, and it's a pretty color. Put some of that. Actually, it might be right in the middle here. That flower. I'll put some of that. Maybe a little bit up in there. A little bit there. Put some there. Right there. Maybe a touch of it there. Somewhere over there. I picked this up a little heavier this time. Now that is a dark center. And I'm gonna make like more dark. I think I'm gonna bring in lilac with the shapes of it. And like that. This isn't coming down like that. Just bringing in those shapes. And I'm gonna take my brush like this. I have trouble with my arm. You know, been painting so many years. It's no wonder. Kind of a pink. Maybe there's a little pink color. I lost, oh listen here, you gotta have shadow. I gotta bring in my big brush again. This is a shadow. And I don't want it green, so I'm gonna hit that and try to take some of it off like this. Didn't want to lose my white. I wasn't going to use white today, but you know, I might end up. Just go like this. There's a lot of bringing some of that color. I like to put a lot of different colors on. So this is a darker green. And I want it dark right in here. Like where the flower is. Right there. Seems like this goes in here more like that. Maybe I'll bring in the yellow. I guess that's not yellow. You have to get a clean brush for it, that's for sure. That's almost a yellow-green. I didn't do much to it. Now up in here there was a flower somewhere in here. Just kind of do like that. Right in here is kind of, this is lilac. You know, I don't like to look at things, and I like to just throw it on. You know me. I'm gonna hit this. maybe it'll make its own stems. See? Find that flower. I hit it. It's too perfect. It's got some of the pink. This pink is opera, but it's really pink. See what I mean by just hitting it? Makes it better to me. Maybe I'll hit it up in here. You can hit it too many times, I guess. I don't care. Coming out here like this. See? Trying to make this a little more shape. There. Now here I'm going to put a shadow right in here. There was have a shadow right in here. One down in here. This is a little brush I'm going to use. This bring in some shapes like this in here. You know, just give it a little different look. I put it in matte, and I'm going to bring in some real light kind of colors in it, like that. Maybe it's a stem or something. I'm going to bring in my Bible verse today, and it's from Philippians 4, verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again I say, rejoice. Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made unto God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Isn't that beautiful? That we can have peace with God, and we don't even understand what kind of peace it is, but when you're in trouble comes along, and you're sick or some kind of trouble, the devil comes along and tries to do you this and that, but we can take it to the Lord, and He says He will give us peace that we can't understand. You know, with all the trouble going on, we can't understand it, but God gives it to us. He shall keep your hearts and your minds. That's important. Keep your heart, you know, and our mind on Jesus. If we don't have Him in our heart today, we're very sad and unhappy, because Jesus is one that brings the joy in our life. Do you have some problems today? I know that I have plenty of them. When you start doing the videos for the Lord and put Bible scripture on, boy, then you get in trouble. But I don't let that stop me. Nothing's going to stop me except the Lord. And today I want to quote that word, my favorite verse. For God so loved this world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever, meaning you or me, believeth on him shall have eternal life and will not perish. Think of that. Think of eternal life. We went into that yesterday. But as you know, it's a long time eternity is. It's forever. It never stops. Can you imagine? On this world here, I just lost my little poodle, and he's gone. And you know, in this earth, you lose people, and they're gone. But you know, in heaven, I think God's got my little poodle, like there in my mansion. But I hope that you have this peace. And I'm kind of stuttering today. I'm really tired. It's hot. And will you excuse me if I go on and on like this? I just have problems in my heart, and I pray for so many people, and I'm praying that this video will reach you and you consider accepting the Lord. It's a free gift, you know. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to accept it. Accept it into your heart. Jesus comes right in, and he never leaves you. Isn't that wonderful? Why do people reject a free gift? I don't know. But anyway, today, I hope you like this. I'm going to just show this to you one more time. See, that's what I took it from. And I sketched that myself with ink. And I didn't use any white today. I just left the white of the paper. And I think it's kind of pretty. I'm going to try to do a close-up for you. That wasn't too bad. I'm getting better at this. Bye. See you next time. Oh, look for my paintings on eBay. I have a lot of them there. Thank you.